All right, today I wanted to solve another crossword puzzle with Claude Code Opus 4. This will be a lot more streamlined than last time because we've already built the tools. We'll just use them today without needing to go through all that. So let me fire up Claude, check the model we're using. We're going to use Opus 4 model. It's more expensive, but it really does work better for this. And I'm going to fire it off so I can get a head start while I'm talking through what's going on here. So please go ahead and solve puzzle, the puzzle 2 directory. We solved puzzle 1 last time. This is a new puzzle. I pulled it from the same uh, website. There's something weird going on with the graphics here. Let me just reload this quick. We're using the CNN puzzles. There's a grid, there's a bunch of clues, and I don't have a good way right now for Claude to pull the puzzle information directly from the website. So I've taken screenshots of the clues, and I have to do those in batches. So I'll show you those. Um, Here are the puzzle clue images. Here's the first set of across, the next set of across, the last set of across, and then there are, let's see, down clues, down A, down B, and down C. So it is looking at those. No such file or directory. Yeah, so I was confused about what directory it was in. But it is looking at those image files, and then it's going to extract from them the clue itself, and then the clue number, and how many letters are in the answer for that clue. So it'll do that for all these clues. And let's see, it is working its way through the across clues right now. So since last time, another thing I asked Claude to do was build us a better way of visualizing what's going on. So it provided this dash dash grid option to the puzzle script. Let's fire that off. And that will set up a web server where we can observe what's going on. All right, so it'll update this every couple seconds. Um, it's going to have a grid up here, which is not built out yet because it's still working on that. And then it'll show us the clues and the answers down this way. And okay, yeah, we can see the across clues getting added as we go. At 48. So I have not solved this puzzle before. I haven't looked at what the clues are, and I definitely don't know the answers. Hopefully it's getting it right. This is a weird one here. I think this Norse god who wields the hammer. So yeah, I think there's probably some um, Norse word that it has a hard time parsing. We can look at that in the puzzle actually. 41 across. Yeah, it has this non-English letter, and let's check on what it's doing now. Had a problem here with this one with across 67, but it looks like it fixed it. Let's double check that. In the crossword state, yeah, 67, it has it. Yeah, it does a good job of self-correcting when it has a problem. Okay, so now it's reading the down images, and it'll start adding the down clues to the puzzle. Let's see what that looks like over here. All right, so it's starting to fill out the grid, starting to record the down clues. All right, and then just like last time, I don't really trust it yet to be able to figure out where the answers are in the grid. So ahead of time, I wrote all those down manually, the coordinates of each answer. So like one across is that coordinate 1, 1, one across and one down. And six across is at coordinate seven across and one down. So I can show you what that looks like. I just made this new file, CD, or not, let's just puzzle 2. Just made a chords.txt file that for every clue it has the coordinates listed. So this just goes down through all the across and all the down clues. So in a minute it'll use those to fill out the positions. That's why the grid isn't filling in yet, because while it's getting the clues, it doesn't know where they're located in the grid yet. So let's see, it's at 52. That's pretty cool. Can close that. And here, okay, it's at 61. Getting pretty close to the end of the down clues. Let's see how many there are. Oh, 61. So that was the end. Okay. So now that it's extracted all the clues, it should start, yeah, it's going to start looking at the coordinates from the chords file. Notice this was all just with one prompt. I haven't had to intervene. All right, so it's using our same puzzle script to set the locations, the coordinates of the answers, and so now we see the grid starting to fill in. This isn't right here, but I'm thinking it'll probably sort that out in a minute. Oh, okay. So it started to do it one at a time manually, but since it sees it's going to be doing a whole bunch of these, it's just going to create a bash script to do it. So it'll do it all in one go. Going to let it create that. Oh, so it's done with the script now, so it's going to remove it. Nice of it to clean up like that. Okay, yeah, and now that it has all the coordinates for all the answers, we have the entire grid. And you could compare it to the original, and looks, I mean, I haven't checked it carefully, but looks like the right idea. Cool. Okay, now where are we? Um, Let me start answering the high confidence clues. All right, so now it's going to start filling in answers. Okay, and it is. So the way I asked it to display this is if it has an answer, it'll display that in gray letters. And then once a letter has been confirmed as being the same across and down, then it'll turn into a dark black letter, um, because then it's more confident in that letter. And then if two letters conflict, if the across and down letter for a square conflicts, then it'll just display a red asterisk there. but it's going through, filling in a bunch of across answers. And then it will start on the down. Still across. Okay, filling in. All right, it should start on the down clues now. Let's see what happens. Okay, yep. So it started filling in down, and it's already confirming some of the letters. Oh, we have one conflict here. So that's something it'll have to resolve eventually. Oh, Tampa Ba? What is 9 down? City across the bay from St. Petersburg. Yeah, it across the bay from St. Petersburg. He wants to say Tampa Bob. That can't be the right answer. All right. Actually, I can do that. We'll get a better look at what's going on. And then once it's worked its way through all of the down answers, then it can use all of that information from the first round of guesses to go back through and help it get a better idea for the next round. So then it'll just try to go back through all the clues and fill in the ones that it missed last time. Yeah, quite a few conflicts, but that's expected. I mean, it's making some guesses on this first pass through, so there are going to be conflicts, and it'll sort that out. There's a lot of conflicts here. 67 across. What's that? Something Mio, classic Italian song. It thinks it's Ocaro. I don't know what that answer is, but it doesn't look like it's Ocaro. All right, it's using the script to find the unsolved answers and the conflicting answers. And it's changing some, hopefully fixing them. Oh, yeah, it already changed this one. That looks like that's gonna match pretty well. So yeah, if you want to see what this puzzle script is, the puzzle state script, that's what we built in the previous video. You can check that out. We built it live in the video. Claude wrote it all. It's pretty simple, but it's just a tool that helps it keep track of the puzzle state as it goes. Otherwise, it wouldn't be able to keep track of this. Okay, so everything has an answer now. Some of them conflict. So let's see if it can go through and make some better answers. 20 across. What's that? 20 across. Totally agree with you both. As 3. No, I don't think so. Um, I totally agree with you both. What would that be? 20 across. Hmm, what's 1 down? Beach and all the clams we can eat. Pismo. So this would be an M. Hmm. Looks like it's cleaned up some of it. Oh, oh, me three. Okay, but then it messed this one up. Okay, put that back. Now there's just a few conflicts. The only time I've had to intervene was to give it permissions to run some commands. Okay, it's better. Still not quite right. 53 across. That is Chinese canine. Sharpei, it says. Maybe that's right. Now maybe 46 down is wrong. 46 down is look over again. Resaw. R-E, that wouldn't even be the right number of letters. Yeah, so there's just this one and this one. Oh, and looks like it broke this one now. Okay, put that back. 46 down. That one might be a tough one. We might have to intervene uh, if it just keeps going back and forth. You know, it seems like it's doing the wrong number of it. It might have the wrong number of letters for that. 46 down should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 46 down. Yeah. Looks like it's only 5. It may have made a mistake there. That could be causing a lot of problems. In a second, I'll intervene. Yeah, it says it's answer length 6. Okay, so I just intervened here. Yeah, it must have. Okay, 46. Let's just double check the puzzle. Uh, 46. Oh, is 6 letters. It may have extracted that wrong. I think that the number of letters in 46 down should be 6, but it looks like it was reported as 5. Can you fix that before proceeding? That would be confusing to it. All right. Let it think on that for a minute. There's 54 down. More than dislike. It says rate. Obviously, that should be H there. Not fixing it yet. It's close. 58 down. 58 down. Should be general. So's chicken. Yeah, that's a decent option there too. Looks like it's done. It's going to check the current state of all the clues, make sure they make sense. So yeah, just getting the number of letters there made it difficult. Great, no unsolved clues remain. Okay, it thinks it's done. Let's check it. So I'm going to pull this out, and then we will copy it manually over here. PETAs, edit, BFFs, I can't, Dora, Erie, sink or swim, cafe, me 3. I don't know that term. Sprayed or mild, AOL, 27 across, sense of smell, beards, pale, AAA, 37, tarot, SOS, drum, use, Thor, agenda, start out slow, eon, SWAT, wag, sharp, hey, imitate, lane, slip on shoe, Etna, tire, tools, deed, year, oh sole. I don't know how to say it. Okay, 100% correct. Nailed it. Okay, cool. So the only mistake was pulling the wrong number of letters out for 46 down. It thought it was 5, but it was 6. And other than that, it just needed my approval to run some commands. And yeah, I don't think it needs to do that. Okay, that's it. Um, cool. I'll see you next time.